I forgot.
get
In
into I'm trying to get into something where like I'm trying to do like I just read about something like it's about like being consistent for like 100 days, right?
Mhm,
Like so right now it's crazy because I'm trying to build up my finances, right?
mhm,
And the quickest way for me to build up my finances is literally just going to work right now. You
mhm,
know, this short-term pain, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Whatever. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make sure I go to work. I've been going to work every day for like 18 days straight.
mhm,
So I'm really trying to push myself to see how far I could take it.
mhm,
But then after I've reached my goal of how long I want to work,
mhm,
I want to kind of flip that and start like implementing that same thing into business. You understand? So
mhm.
say for example, do I do the same thing just like but I'm saying like I post content every day, right? The reason I say that is because the same 18 days that I've been doing, I feel like I, I should have no excuse to do the same thing for myself, right?
My turn to talk?
No, no, no.
I can talk now?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hold on. I'm just sending Mr. Osmin the link. I just sent it to you again.
Yeah.
All right. Couldn't find the link. So, based off what you're saying, think of rule of 100. So, do something for 100 days or 100 increments of something. Because you're young, you can probably do that over and over again working, but when you rest, it's going to be a hardcore crash. And I'm saying that
That's what
because,
happened to me the other day. Remember I told you I slept for like the whole day.
yeah, because oh, did you come to the last class? Yeah, you
No,
did.
I
Did I? No, no. Well, was it Monday?
it was on Monday.
Jerome, was I talking? When did I talk about contraction and expansion?
I don't know if it was because we usually do Mondays and Thursdays.
Mhm.
I don't think it was Thursday. Maybe it was last Monday's class.
Okay. So contraction and reaction, or something like that. Contraction and expansion. You
Expansion,
were
yes.
you were right now when you're working, you're contracting, you're focused. So you're like this. So when you're focused, all your energy is like this, and it's really um, channeled. So because you're doing that, you're going like speedrunner, right? But the moment you stop, now your body has to rest. So now it expands. So it's allowing your body to like open up now, and you're like, oh, let me take a break because now you have
Hmm.
to rejuvenate all your cells and stuff, right? And the funny that you brought it up because every morning now, I'm literally trying to get people to do one habit or one thing every day to become better. So instead of the work, focus on something else that's going to be beneficial for you. So the fact that you said your business, start doing that now opposed to doing that for the job because your health, you're risking your health at that point. And I would rather you do it for something for your business because that would be more beneficial for you in the long term. So it could be whatever. So for me,
Hmm.
I reach out to 100 people a day. That's my goal. I try to do it by 9 o'clock, but I haven't been doing it by 9 o'clock. I just try to get it done by the end of the day. So some days I'm successful, some days I'm not. But it's bringing that routine, that new routine for me to just always be messaging people. And the next thing I was going to say is um, in the beginning, business sucks. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it sucks. But the moment you start making money, this is what separates black people from the rest of the world. When we make money, we spend it, but not on the business. When you make money now, pour it back into the business to make your life easier so that you can focus on the things that matter in the business. That's when life and business both become easy because Like for me, messaging 100 people, that's very time consuming, especially when some people are just long, drawn out conversations. I'm like, holy shit, like I don't want to do this anymore, but I have to, right? And it gets me better at seeing what people say. Like some people's answers, like, yo, I'll show you what one girl sent to me this morning. Where is it? The old me would have entertained it, but I was like, nope, not trying to get my neck cut off tonight. Um, where is it? You guys can see my Facebook, right? So I have 5
Yeah.
messages already. Marketplace, where's this girl? Yo, this is the shit I have to deal with. Why, you finna try to be my daddy and take me shopping? Like, no. Like, what? So these things that you gotta go through, right? It's like you gotta just go through these things. But the moment my business starts making some consistent cash flow, I'm gonna hand that job off to somebody else. Like, think of that like how you're doing the graveyard shift. It's a shift that you absolutely hate, but someone has to do it, right? That's when you hire somebody else to do it so that you get to work the morning shift, so that you get to just go 8 to 3 and then job's done and then you get the rest of your day for yourself. So what I really want you guys to do, and I consistently just keep pushing you guys, is just try to make sales. Because the moment you got sales coming in and you have clients, now you just got to prove what you have works, over deliver for those people. Because the moment you just have 3, that's all you need, 3. 3 is your proof of concept. Now you can take that and hit the ground running. And then that's when everything starts to get bigger and bigger for you guys. I was watching something this morning and it really caught my attention, and I made a digital product formula from low ticket to high ticket success. And the reason why I say this is because I'm noticing that's like the formula for a lot of people online. They advertise the low ticket, everybody can see it. So think of a funnel. Everybody can see it, everybody can afford it. And once you get that low ticket, you get funneled into the system. So, Hakeem, both you and me went through Myron's funnel. What was the second thing that you saw after you purchased the book?
The second thing that I saw, I'm trying to think. It was something about
Yep, you're thinking right.
like a workshop or something like that.
A challenge.
Yeah, like a
So,
challenge, 30-day challenge or something like that. Yeah.
5 day.
5 days. Sorry.
So his core product offer is the book. That gets you into a system. So think of it like this. This is everybody. Everybody says, "Oh, I'll get his book," or they start from watching it. Once they watch it and they go into his funnel, they buy the book. So it's everybody. Now he says, "Hey, if you really want to maximize your potential, join my 5 day challenge." And now it comes like this. So it's like, okay, not all of us are going to take it. And then he says, if you really want some access to me, get VIP so you can ask me questions or listen to the people that ask me questions. They say, okay. And now it gets a bit smaller because some people want to say no. And then the next one is, if you want to ask me questions, pay some more money. Okay, no, I don't want that. And now it's like this. Now he has all these people still because all these people are doing a challenge. But then guess what? On the challenge, he's not done selling. Now he says, hey, top to bottom, I got my premium offer. So if you want my premium offer, you have to apply for it. So then all these people say, whoa, no, that's way too much. But there's only a handful of people here. So because he has a handful of people right there, boom, he got them. So imagine he has
Mm,
500 people coming into no, let's start like this. He has 1,000 people. No, that's too much.
Find a book.
Let's say 100. 100 people, no, not even 100, because he has like 400 on the thing. Yeah, we'll say 1,000. 1,000 people coming from the book. Of that 1,000 people, 400 join his challenge. And his challenge has 3 tiers. So 400, let's say 100 of them buy the VIP, and then 20 of them convert. He makes money off all 3, but they're all in the challenge. So now
Mhm.
he has 400 people in his challenge. From that challenge, he says I only have 27 spots. and all 27 get filled at $27,000. So he literally just funneled people right through everything and he makes a bag after that. And it starts with just having that low ticket offer or that freebie to get people into your ecosystem. Because the moment you have them into your ecosystem and you start making money, that's when you start finding other people to do all the legwork for you. You just come, look pretty on camera, show up, talk to people, and that's it. This other girl, she doesn't even come onto the webinars. She automates it, and she does it so slick. You give her your email. No, as you're giving her your email, she gives you 3 time slots, and anytime you go to her website, it's rinse and repeat. So if you're going at 7 a.m., it'll say the next one is in 5 minutes. So then you're like, shit, let me get on this like right now. Or you you can do 12 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So she literally has it on repeat 3 times a day. And she's not even doing anything. She just plays the webinar, people come in and buy her product. Another guy that I watch, he sells his book until he's ready to do his challenge. So you'll see his book, hey, get my book. But guess what? Once you get the book, he's going to funnel you into his challenge. It's the easiest way to start. It's either free or something low ticket where people are like, yeah, no, I have to get that. And once you have that low ticket thing, you just start funneling people through. It makes your life easier to just sell to people. So from
There's so
my,
much ways to make money, to be
I'm telling you.
honest.
So with this, just this is what I want you guys to like focus on. So all you guys have the problems for your ideal client. So most people are trying to get started rather than trying to reach the next level. This means your digital product strategy should cater to those just beginning. This lesson will break down how to create and scale a digital product by understanding pricing, customer journey, and content strategy. So the digital product mindset. When creating a digital product, your goal is to solve one specific problem with one solution that can be implemented in 1 hour. The format of your product doesn't change. The format of your product doesn't change the value. Only the perceived value and pricing change. So what I mean by that is, Hakeem, so one thing you said when we first started is you've only been trading for so long,
Yeah.
but there's somebody that's never traded at all. So you know something that they don't know.
For sure.
And one thing that you mentioned earlier is you want to write an ebook, which is fine. So from that ebook, it can be broken down into four different formats. Written format ebook, mini course, that's a video with explanation, full course, expanded, structured learning with deeper insight, and then you have mentorship, live interaction, problem solving, Q&A. So it's the same
Yo,
content.
you kind of paused when you started. You started like you said, ebook then written something.
So ebook written format, mini course video format with explanation, full course expand structured learning with deeper insight, mentorship, live interaction, problem solving, and Q&A. The same content in different formats increases perceived value and allows for tiered pricing. So literally, the moment you create that ebook can be broken down into 4 different things. You're teaching the same thing, but just at different price levels and the way you deliver these things. So you give away ebook and you fund a person down and be like, yeah, you want to do mentorship? It's not $27 though, it's like 2,000 now. So you go from 27 to 2,000. So pricing strategy. So understanding your audience. More zeros are trying to get to 1 than more eights, or than eights trying to get to 9. Meaning there's more people in the market trying to start than there is people trying to go to the next level. A perfect example is crypto. Everybody wants to get into crypto, but nobody understands it. So guess who's winning in that sector? The person that knows something. So those people that don't know, hey, I'll teach you what you need to know to get started. So you can go from just teaching people the very basic, but it's the level of it's the way you deliver it, the value changes. So if someone wants you to teach them one-on-one how to start, hey, it's $1,000 an hour, or it's $1,000 for me to teach you in a month. and then that's it. So exactly what's in the ebook, you're teaching somebody. And there's literally people out there like that because I literally give this file to this girl, and she's like, "You're not getting it. I have to be hands-on, and I have to be working with you while doing it." And I was like, "But it's self-explanatory. It doesn't matter. I need you to be doing it, and I need to watch while you're doing it." There are people like that. So imagine with trading, you get those people, you're winning. Uh, PayPal is back with Gumroad.
Dean,
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So like my thing is, yeah, like I don't, because if I'm creating this program,
Hmm.
I don't want to sell someone something that I don't know works.
Well, that's why I said for you to change your thing, but you don't necessarily
And
with training.
Mhm.
Um,
Or am I thinking about it differently? Because, for example, look, there's people that take their kids to train with different coaches, right?
mhm.
But um, but they don't they don't guarantee like, oh yeah, you train with us, your kid's gonna go to the World Cup, but the parents still put them in the training because it's an investment.
Then don't give any sort of thing. So, but on the back end,
Guarantees.
you want to see, yeah, just be like, I am running a training program to help improve.
Mhm.
So you could just leave it at that. I'm helping
Be-
to improve.
because even because I remember with the program I did, the grassroots program I did in Orangeville,
Hmm.
they didn't give me any program. It's my
Hmm.
cousin and I. We're the ones who made up the drills.
Hmm.
I put
Yeah,
everything.
no. Yeah, so just help improve. Just leave it as improve, and then that's it.
Okay.
But your job is to measure stuff so that now you can bring to people and say, yeah, like I'll help you improve or increase it by this.
Your
People
results.
like
This is the
numbers.
results that we got. Session.
Yeah. So that's something that you work on in the meantime while you're testing. So you keep it low enough where people don't feel like they're being shafted. And yeah, just say I help improve in this area.
Okay.
Next thing was yeah. So most buyers are beginners. The lower the price, the larger your potential audience. To get mass adoption, start with low ticket products. So 7 to 47, that's like the magic numbers. That solve a clear problem and act as an entry point to higher tier offers. So I would suggest starting off at $7 because why? It sounds stupid for you to do, and it's very hard to refuse for the end consumer. Like, hey, if you have this problem, you're telling me you don't want to spend a $7 to get the solution to your problem.
Like
Like, then it's
$7.
yeah, $7. So you've been saying you want to trade, but you haven't started trading. It's a $7 program. You've been wanting to get better with um whatever you do in soccer, kicking the ball, $7, something like that, or training like an online video. You've been wanting to write grants and haven't written your first one, $7. Something so like it's so stupid they just can't say no to it. Like, somebody's gonna buy it because then that helps you gain traction for what you're doing. And it also sets you up for later success because when you have a low ticket product and you start running ads, that low ticket product will be able to subsidize your ads or even pay for your ads in full. So now imagine you have people coming into seeing your ads and they're buying your book and now you're pretty much getting your ads for free. So the moment they you upsell them, it's just pure cash for you. Does that make sense? Did I freeze?
Yo, you
What?
know what I've been having a problem with, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like lately, like I have had people reach out to me to like learn about trading,
mhm.
right? But it's like what I'm on, like it's like I've just been so focused on trading and going to work. Like it's really hard for me to like really set up a way for me to really educate these guys and really teach them what I do.
You need
You
to create a
understand?
waiting list. So a
A
waiting
waiting
list,
list?
a waiting list, a waiting list sets you up for later. So it's like, um, This is a good book to read or audiobook if you do get a chance. Oversubscribed. So get this book. This guy is a friggin' genius. So what you do is you create a waiting list. Like, hey, I'm gonna be doing a webinar or a free class teaching how to trade or whatever, right? And once you have people on that list, you're building up the demand. And then you can say, hey, I'm dropping it such and such day. So for you, maybe like once a month or once a quarter, you can do something like that and build up the momentum behind it. Because now you guys want to put yourself in a predicament where it's you selling to many. Because when you do one-on-one, it's harder to get somebody to buy into your offer because they're gonna be stuck by themselves trying to think, do I really need this? What's this gonna be? Da 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 da. But if you're in a room full of people, guess what? It's way easier to sell because if Joe, Sue, and Bob are starting to buy and you say you only have 10 available, then that person will be like, fuck, I don't want to be the only one left out. I need to jump on this, right? So it's easier to sell to many than it is to sell to one. So you don't want to ever do anything one-on-one unless like person comes to you or whatever. But the majority of time you kind of want to funnel everybody into like one large group. Where is it? So steps to intimate. So create a low ticket product that attracts everyone. So consider that your low hanging fruit. Design a clear customer journey to guide them from beginner to advanced. Use a thank you page to strategically upsell, book a call, or invite to a community. So with the design a clear customer journey, every one problem you solve, 10 new problems arise. And when you know what problems are going to arise before your customer does, you know your customer better than they know themselves at that point. Because the moment they finish with that, you already know what they're gonna ask you. So Hakeem, so you taught me about the charts. What platform do I use, or how much should I put into the account? Um, when's the best time to enter, or something like that? They're gonna ask way more questions. So once you have all those things, you can be like, hey, you can join my mentorship, where we go more in depth into these things, and so that's something that you could do as well. So the product ladder, scaling one idea. Your digital product ecosystem is just the same information in different formats. So we said ebook, mini course, full course, mentorship. The value increases as the format becomes things. Why did this put this twice? I need to take that out. So I want you to use the 11-11-11 framework for content creation. This helps you understand where your customers are in their journey. So day one, just getting started. 1 week, figuring things out. 1 month, seeing progress. 1 year, scaling and growing. Your target, day one and week one, because they make up the majority. So Akeem, this would be challenging for you, but when you do start to find time, or you batch your content creation, 30-day content plan. So consistency is key. So this is kind of going back into what you're saying for your business. And the easiest way I've found to do this is if you give yourself 1 day to do these actions, or like 1 day to do one particular thing, it makes it much easier for you, and you don't have to worry about it so much. So post 3 times a day for 30 days. Identify what performs best. Use that winning content as foundation for paid ads. Analyze the data, double down on what works. So I started doing that for my book, Don't Be a Waste Suit. And I think I got maybe I reached 10,000 people and sold about 12 or 15 books in the month of January, just off of the ads. So my ads I'm not making money, but I'm getting a lot of eyeballs and a few people are reaching out. So either that can turn into a workshop where I make back that ad dollars. I'm also trying to get somebody to fix my Shopify store because I'm leaving a lot of money on the table by not upselling and adding order bumps. So order bump, if you ever look on a website, you you're buying something and they'll say, "Hey, get this. Instead of this price, I'll give it to you for this price." That's an order bump because it's right there in your face. You just click, it goes to your cart. And then the next thing is upsell. So you can either upsell to a high ticket. If you say no to it, then they usually downsell you to a low ticket. They're trying to always make more money on the back end. So they start with just getting you into the ecosystem, something cheap, then they try to sell you up or sell you down. The next thing is, well, that's it. So success in digital products comes down to understanding your audience, creating a simple yet valuable offer, and scaling it strategically. Your first step, launch a low ticket product today and start your 30-day content challenge. So for you guys, you don't have to make it something fancy. It can be even a Google Doc. Like, don't overthink it. So drill. I know you're saying like you don't know it's gonna work. What you can do is you can create like a workout plan that kids can do at home to help them get ready for the spring. Like, hey, do 10 jumping jacks in the morning. Do lunges. Like there's this one guy he's on, I don't remember his name, but it was like 6 minute exercises. And the guy would tell you to do like 3 exercises, but yo, by the time you're done, you're bust. Like I used to do it when I used to travel. He would be like, all right, do burpees for 1 minute, then do jumping lunges, and then do mountain climbers, 1 minute each for like 6 minutes. After that, yo, I'm bust. Like I'm like, yo, this guy's trying to like kill people. Like I don't understand like how this is a thing. But if you can create something like that and give it away to people just to prepare them and also have their email, you start building that email list. So come March, April time, you got like 300 people. Hey, I'm running my training program now. I only got like 50 spots available. People are gonna be like, and because they already know you from the games that you ref, you already built that rapport with them. Does that make sense? I can't hear you. What?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now you disappeared.
No?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. No, I said you're right. Maybe I am just overthinking it. Maybe it's just I have to just like you said, just test and see what works.
So I'm gonna give you guys a challenge. This is like the 48-hour test.
Uh-oh.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
It's the 48-hour test. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Trust the process, don't rush the process. I just want to throw that out there. So 48-hour implementation rule. So you learned something today. I want you to apply it within 48 hours or less. And 48 hours or less. So one problem, one solution, and that can be solved in 1 hour. That's it. So I'll give you an example. I did it. I got a few people that downloaded it. I made this on Canva. Where's my thing?
Yeah, how did we get that?
How do you get this book?
Mm.
You already have it. What's wrong with this guy?
Mm.
So this is my zero to income workbook. I literally created it on Canva. Somebody else had something. I went chat GPT and just got everything in there. So that's something that you guys can do. You don't have to necessarily use Canva. Just create something, whatever it is from the list of problems you have. What's one problem, one solution in 1 hour to solve something for somebody? And just give it away. And be like, hey, I created this. Give me your feedback on it. So, Jarrell, literally just go on Google Doc because I know you have limited access to stuff. Just create a training program or something. Or whoever it is you talk to, try to get their emails and get them to sign up to like your emailing list.
Okay.
So
I'll
then
have I have to create one. I don't know how to. I have to learn how to create one first.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
Or for now, just give away the Google Doc. Just create a Google Doc and just share
Okay.
it
All
with parents. So just, hey, what's your number? I'll send you the link. So then that way you got their contact right away.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. J, you still sleeping over there? I guess so.
Look at you eating unhealthy over there after your fast.
Oh, Lee, this guy's on. Guy's
Jay's
on you, oh Lee.
Jay's on vacation, all right?
No, Jay's back. He is back, but we don't know what he's doing right now. This guy makes me feel like a real fat ass right now. Holy. Can you have the 2 chips? Let me see what else was there that I want to mention to you guys. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, so I'm testing out these ads. It's quite crazy what I'm going through. But literally everybody says the same thing. Keep it simple. Eliminate, automate, delegate. Keep it simple. You stick with that formula, everything becomes easy for you. And if you keep doing it over and over again, that's when you win. What else was on my list? Yeah. Do it repetition. The more you repeat something, the better you get at it. And that is it. Yo, Jay. What the hell? Where's this guy? This guy sleeping? We lost him. Any questions for me? So I'm gonna post what I gave you guys today. I'm gonna post in a thing on the Wealth Builders thing. It's gonna be on the main board and also in the classroom. And after 48 hours, I want you guys to give your honest opinion of how you found it. If you didn't do it, just say you didn't do it. And the reason why I want you to do that, because I'm gonna hold you accountable. And nobody likes to be embarrassed. So if you say you didn't do it, you're gonna look like the monkey's ass. So you guys got homework to do. So everyone understands the assignment. And I will tag you guys if you don't reply by Saturday. I feel like a professor. You say an assignment and everyone just stays quiet. The hell's going on here? Am I talking to myself? The awkward silence. Dun, dun,
No, you're
dun.
not.
Jesus, finally someone watches me. I was just staring at me blank. Well, one person. Yeah, so I'm gonna post it right now, and that's it.
Okay.
No questions?
Not until I have a problem.
Okay. All right.
And you're posting this session too, right? Because sometimes it like glitch, so or
Yeah.
it lags. You're gonna post it, right?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Just make sure you
Yo,
watch it.
do you post all the sessions?
No, but I can if you guys want me to.
Yeah, that'll be better for you, no?
Give and take.
Depends on which ones though, because sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, but this one it will be posted, so you guys will have access to this. And yeah, and Jay is MIA. I think this guy's sleeping on the call.
Don't worry.
No good, bro. He's gonna see this again, bro. Should all just shake our heads at him right now. Just like, bro.
You know what's funny?